Hello guys, my name is Blair Johnson, and today on my first YouTube video on double bass, I will be teaching y'all how to learn to play the instrument and how to practice correctly. Just had a brain fart. It's ridiculous. All right, cool. So here, this is a bow. We're gonna put this down for now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna learn the instrument. So first thing, we have the scroll. Where the scroll right here, you have the scroll of the instrument. This holds the strings, which is these are tuning pegs. These tuning pegs, they help with tuning the strings of the instrument. And they each have their own pegs. So E, which is the lowest string, this is the tuning peg. It's always going to be the one on the right side on the bottom. So when you're playing, the one on the right side and on the bottom is going to be E, and the one above it is going to be A, which is this string right beside it. So the next we have the other side where we have D. Try not to untune it before, then I have to retune it. I don't want to do that. So you have D, which is just right beside A. Then you have G, which is the bottom one. On the left side is going to be G. So that's the scroll. Then we have the neck of the instrument, which is this whole black part. This right here. This is the neck. Of course, I see exactly why it will be called the neck of the instrument. This is the body of the instrument, the neck. Then there's something at the bottom. There's something at the bottom of the instrument called the end pin. This is what holds up the instrument. This is what you can use to hold the instrument up when playing. And I use quite a bit of it because I'm not super tall, but I have a little height. So I do stand with my instrument sometimes. So I do have to, I still have to have the end pin out, or else I'll be having to bend down and play all the way down here with my instrument. So now we have the basics. We have the back of the instrument, which is just wood, nothing much. Strings, this is the bridge. This little wooden part, this little part right here, this is the bridge right here that holds the note, that holds the strings together, which we should not be we definitely should not mess with that, because that isn't going to be helpful. That's going to mess up the instrument. So we have, first we're going to start off with the basic notes of each string, all the way from half position all the way down to, we'll go to, let me make sure I got this correct. Fourth position. Perfect. Yeah, fourth position, which is D. Second octave D that we have on the standard bass. So first we're gonna start from E, open string, lowest note you can play on a standard bass. Unless this is an E string, so lowest note. Next we have F natural, which is gonna be normal, this normal note, the original note, which is gonna be 3 away from the 3 fingers. Close, do this, put this right at the top of the scroll, and that's where F natural is gonna be. F sharp is gonna be 4. You can do this. It's like how you normally walk around like this. But now just put it on there, squeeze down. Now you got F sharp. Now once you do that, go ahead and put your first finger in that exact spot. And then go ahead and put 3 of your fingers just like from before. Go ahead and put it down. That's gonna be G, natural. And now you can just keep it just like that. Keep your first finger exactly where it is. Now just put a 4th finger down just like from the beginning. Love the sound of that. It's a beautiful instrument. So after we do that, that's gonna be G sharp. Next we have A, which is the open string. Then after A, we have 3 fingers from the top, Just like this. We're gonna go ahead and put B flat. There we go. B flat unlocked. We've unlocked a new flat. So then now, just do 4 fingers from the top. Now you have B. And now, we go ahead and go here. We have C. And then if you want, keep your first finger in the exact same spot. Just go ahead and just put all 4 fingers down. C sharp. Now we're done with these 2 strings. Go to D. So with that, same thing, 3 fingers. E flat, 4th finger, E. So then you can put your first finger where that E flat, or where that E was. Put your first finger where your pinky was, and then you put your 3 fingers down. You have F natural. Then you have F sharp once you put your 4th finger down. Then you can go ahead and open it up. Go ahead and go to G. Then you can do 3 from the top to get A flat or G sharp. And go ahead and go here. It's gonna be A. And it'll just be the 4th finger from the top, which is A. Put your first finger there. Go ahead and put 2, which is gonna be B flat. Then put your 4th, which will be B. And you can start again. You just put 1 here on, from B. You can just put your first finger on B. Then put your 3rd finger, which will be C. Then you can kind of reach on down to C sharp. So then B. Then you have C. Then C sharp is right here with that 4th. And then D is right here. So the way I would think of playing it is it would be D, and then it would be first finger at C, and then you go 4th finger B. Which is just a shift. You're just moving from first to pinky, first, pinky. That's all it is. So then now that we know the notes, now we're just gonna go from random. We're just gonna go for random notes. So we're just gonna have first note that pops in your mind. I'll give you a minute to just get some random notes in. Just randomly A, C, E. And make sure to call them out so of course you'll try to remember. I'll go back over them. E, F natural, F, G natural, G sharp, A flat, B flat, C, oh my gosh, C sharp, D, E flat, E natural, E sharp, G sharp, A, B flat, B, C sharp, D. Okay, now we're gonna play random. Now we're just gonna play this sequence that right here. We're gonna play open. We're just gonna play open. We're gonna go open A, then we're gonna go. So we're gonna do open A. G. We're gonna go to open A, then D, then G. I'm gonna play that slowly. We're gonna do that 4 times. And then we're gonna switch it up. notes, just find your perfect spot. Your thumb must go on the, I would say put your thumb on the side so you can kind of, or you can do it like a bass. If you want to do it like you're playing bass guitar, I guess you could say. You kind of want to just have your hand on it like this, like kind of have a nice grip on it. Just use your finger and pull on the string, put it right here up against the other one. So just so now that we can play the open strings, now we're gonna go to fingered notes. So then it's gonna be we'll play G natural. So we're gonna play F natural. We're gonna play B. Then we're gonna play F natural, F sharp. F natural, then F sharp. So it's gonna be. Ready? So we're gonna do that 4 times, and we're just gonna go through those. Last one. And now we're gonna go to the G string, which is, in my opinion, a little harder to play for some reason, but it just feels, it's a little different. So then you're gonna go A, C, A, C. But this time you're just gonna skip from, instead of going 1, 1, you're gonna go 1, pinky. You have to make a little, instead of doing it like how you get B. Okay, so we're gonna do that 4 times. We're gonna do A, B, A, B, A, C, A, C. That's 1. We're gonna do that 3 more times. So now we get to do the fun part, the very fun part. I love it. I think everybody loves it. We're gonna use the bow. So now we're on the bow hold first. You're gonna have it like this. Find the balancing point. That ain't it. Right about here. Nope, not yet. Right there. Perfect. What you're gonna do? You're gonna grab that part firmly with your left hand. You're gonna put your hand over like you're doing like this. You're gonna keep your fingers straight, pull up a little bit, put your thumb right here. You see this little spot right here? This little crease that between the frog. The frog is this little piece that right here that holds the hair together. Oh man, my eye is itchy. You're gonna put your thumb right here, and you're just gonna wrap your hand around, and then you're gonna put it here. You're gonna put this index finger right before it reaches this. Just put it right there. Your pinky's gonna kind of just stay across, like on this. It's gonna have it rest right here. And these fingers, you can curl this one in if you want, if it makes it a little easier for you. In my opinion, I don't like this bow hold. This is how they teach it, but in my opinion, I like it how you can move my bow hold personally is my thumb is gonna be on this part, on this, and have my fingers curled in like this, where my pinky is still laying down. It's just now my thumb has a little more support of the instrument, of the bow. So now I have. So now we're gonna start with the first part. Now that you have your bow hold figured out, now we're gonna put the bow. We're gonna start on E string. We're gonna put the bow dead on the string. Like, don't even. Just put it on the string. Don't even move. Just let your arm fall. fall onto it. That's the best way to get clear sound, of course. You don't wanna not put enough force into it where it sounds like this. That ain't gonna cut it. That's kinda disgusting, in my opinion. It's not very good. So you wanna have dead weight in the instrument. So you're still controlling your arm, but you're not putting much force. Now, if there's a point in time where you do have to put force, that's for different dynamics, but we're not worried about that right now. We're playing down bows. That's a down bow. It's coming towards you. It's going this way, especially when standing up. So then you have A string. Just let your arm take it. The down bow, up bow, which is going to start from this. So we're going to do those two strings. We're just going to down bow. We're going to do a down bow and an up bow on the E string. There you go. And then a down bow and an up bow on this A string. Cool. Now that we can play down bows and up bows, we can decipher which one is which. Now we're gonna go down. We're gonna go up bow on E string, down bow on A string. Good. Now we're going to the D string. And then this is the G string. So now we're on the G string, D string. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do same thing, two down bow or down bow, up bow on D and G string. This time we're gonna change it up from how we did on here. We're gonna go down bow, up bow, down bow, up bow, down bow, up bow, down bow, up bow. Cool. So now we can start switching between various strings. So we can go A to G. Don't let it do this. We don't want to hit the D string while we're doing it. We want to find that exact angle that's gonna make it to where you miss these two other strings and only hit this. And now we can go D string. You can do that. Now you're ready to play. Now you're ready to go ahead and move on to the next step, which is playing with fingers now. So now you can go E string, so what you're going to do is we're going to play just like how we played earlier with different notes. So we're going to play open E string, then we're going to go A. Instead of on the A string, we're just going to play C, so F sharp and A. So it's going to be E, C, it's going to be F sharp, A. So we're gonna do that 4 times just to get it right. Let me stand correctly so I can play this correctly. Cool. Ready? I like to sit down and play. It's much easier. Cool. Now we've done that 4 times. Next, after that, we can start adding in a little bit of vibrato. A little bit of vibrato. Last thing we'll hit on this last thing we'll hit on the first video of basics is vibrato while playing with bow. So you have bow. Now you're just gonna find the A on the G string. And you're just gonna okay. So you're gonna have your finger like this, right? It's gonna be like this. Kind of twist. You wanna kind of twist and move your arm just a little bit so that you're doing this. So that now you're just, and the higher the skinnier the string, the more vibrato you could say. So if you have quicker vibrato, like if you do this, you're kind of doing this. So if you're kind of just, but don't move your whole hand, just move this up and down, like you're doing like you're shaking a can, like you're finna prank somebody with, you know, shaking up a can and give it to them so it'll spill on. Just do that. That's all you gotta do. It's the same with every finger. Same thing with each finger. So now we can play. Now we can play something with vibrato. So the first song, we're gonna play a song for once. We're gonna play "Mary Had a Little Lamb." So it's going to be, we're gonna play it on G string for this. So it's gonna be G, B, then A, then it's gonna be G. So add vibrato. Try adding vibrato and keeping the bow here. So those are the 3 things that are important when learning. It's gonna be the placement. Make sure you're playing the note in tune. Vibrato, and it's gonna be make sure you have tone, which is keeping the bow in the right spot with the right amount of weight. It's a clear point that you're trying to get to that note. So we're gonna play "Mary Had a Little Lamb" with clear intonation, which is playing with good tone, playing with the right notes, and having vibrato. So it's gonna be, and that's "Mary Had a Little Lamb" on double bass. And now you have learned 3 skills. You've learned where to place your fingers when playing, all the way up to 2nd position. You've learned how to play your bow, put your bow. You've learned vibrato, and you've also learned how to plug. So 4 that you've learned. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one.